Have you ever thought about how focus on improving yourself can bring long-term success and fulfillment? Self-improvement starts with a deep understanding of who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, and values. By continuously evaluating yourself and committing to personal growth, you align your actions with your higher purpose. This process involves recognizing areas for improvement, setting actionable goals, and building habits that foster resilience, confidence, and continuous learning. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you not only enhance your life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Cultivating self-awareness is an essential step in the journey of self-improvement. It requires deep introspection and an honest understanding of who you are at your core, your strengths, weaknesses, values, emotions, and thought patterns. This foundation allows you to build a life of authenticity and growth. Self-awareness is about looking inward without judgment, embracing both your capabilities and limitations with a commitment to personal development. Imagine an artist painting a self-portrait. The process demands an honest evaluation of every detail, from shadows to highlights, just as self-awareness requires an individual to acknowledge every aspect of themselves. Recognizing strengths is the first step in this process. Strengths are the natural talents and abilities that energize you and make you feel fulfilled. For example, if you excel at problem solving, you might find joy in analyzing situations and developing innovative solutions. If you have strong interpersonal skills, you may naturally thrive in leadership roles or social environments. By identifying and embracing these strengths, you can leverage them to advance both your personal and professional growth. A pianist who recognizes their musical talent can refine their skills, turning passion into mastery. Similarly, acknowledging your unique abilities enables you to enhance them and use them as a driving force toward success. Equally important is acknowledging weaknesses. This can be a challenging and humbling experience because it requires vulnerability and honesty. However, growth comes from recognizing areas where improvement is needed. Suppose you struggle with time management and often find yourself overwhelmed with deadlines. Instead of ignoring this weakness, self-awareness enables you to take proactive steps, such as using a planner, setting reminders, or prioritizing tasks more efficiently. Accepting imperfections allows you to approach them with a growth mindset, understanding that weaknesses are not fixed barriers, but opportunities for transformation. A student who acknowledges their difficulty in public speaking can enroll in communication workshops, gradually turning a perceived limitation into a newfound skill. Understanding your values is another fundamental aspect of self-awareness. Values act as guiding principles that influence your decisions and behaviors. Take, for instance, an individual who deeply values honesty. This core belief will shape their interactions, making them more transparent and trustworthy. On the other hand, someone who prioritizes creativity will seek opportunities that allow for innovation and self-expression. When your actions align with your values, you cultivate a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Without this alignment, you may find yourself feeling disconnected or unsatisfied as though you are living a life that does not truly reflect who you are. Emotional awareness plays a significant role in self-awareness. It involves recognizing and understanding your emotions as they arise. Imagine an athlete who loses a crucial match and immediately feels frustration and disappointment. Instead of suppressing these emotions, emotional awareness encourages them to reflect on their feelings, acknowledge their impact, and find constructive ways to cope. The same applies to daily interactions. Being aware of how different situations and people affect your emotions helps you respond with greater emotional intelligence. For instance, if you notice that certain environments trigger stress, you can develop strategies to manage these reactions more effectively, such as practicing deep breathing techniques or seeking social support. Thought patterns shape your perception of the world and influence your behaviors. Becoming aware of recurring thoughts, whether they are positive or negative, is crucial for self-awareness. Consider an individual who frequently doubts their abilities, telling themselves, "I'm not good enough." This negative thought pattern can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, limiting personal growth. However, by identifying and challenging these unhelpful beliefs, one can reframe their mindset into something more constructive, such as, "I am continuously learning and improving." Journaling is a powerful tool in this process, allowing individuals to track their thoughts, recognize patterns, and replace self-doubt with affirmations of progress and resilience. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing journey that requires patience and intentionality. It is about continuously examining your actions, emotions, and thoughts to gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Like a sculptor refining a masterpiece, self-awareness is a lifelong process of shaping and reshaping the person you aspire to become. By cultivating this awareness, you empower yourself to make conscious choices, manage emotions effectively, and navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Through this process, relationships with yourself and others become richer, leading to a more fulfilling and authentic existence. Prioritizing self-care is an essential commitment to overall well-being, ensuring that both the body and mind receive the attention they need to function optimally. Self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity, forming the foundation for maintaining energy, focus, and emotional stability. It is often said that one cannot pour from an empty cup, and this highlights the importance of taking care of oneself first to be fully present for others. True self-care encompasses physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual well-being, all of which are interconnected in maintaining a balanced and fulfilling life. Physical self-care is the foundation of overall health, as the body serves as the vessel through which we experience life. Regular physical activity is essential in strengthening the body, boosting mood, and increasing energy levels. For example, a person who commits to a morning run or yoga session will often feel more alert and productive throughout the day. Exercise releases endorphins, often called the happy hormones, which help reduce stress and enhance well-being. Nutrition is equally vital, as the food consumed directly affects physical and cognitive performance. A well-balanced diet, rich in vitamins, proteins, and healthy fats, fuels the body, providing it with the necessary nutrients to function efficiently. Consider a student preparing for an important exam, nourishing the body with nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins ensures sustained concentration and mental clarity. Sleep is another cornerstone of physical self-care. The body requires adequate rest to repair and regenerate. A person who prioritizes quality sleep experiences improve memory, mood, and overall health. Establishing a bedtime routine, such as avoiding screens before bed and engaging in relaxation techniques, promotes deep and restorative rest, leading to better productivity and emotional stability. Mental self-care involves engaging in activities that challenge and stimulate cognitive function, helping to maintain sharpness and creativity. Reading a book, solving puzzles, or learning a new language strengthens the brain and keeps it active. Additionally, stress management plays a crucial role in mental well-being. Life presents numerous stressors, from work deadlines to personal responsibilities, but developing healthy coping mechanisms helps navigate these challenges more effectively. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing exercises provide a sense of calm and presence. For instance, an individual dealing with workplace pressure can practice mindful breathing for a few minutes each day, leading to increased focus and reduced anxiety. Journaling is another effective mental self-care practice, allowing individuals to express thoughts and emotions freely. By reflecting on daily experiences, one can gain clarity, identify recurring thought patterns, and foster personal growth. Emotional self-care is about acknowledging and managing emotions in a healthy and constructive manner. It involves understanding personal triggers and developing emotional intelligence to navigate various life situations. Expressing emotions, whether through conversations with a trusted friend, therapy, or creative outlets like music or art, allows for emotional release and prevents feelings from being bottled up. Setting boundaries is another essential component, as it helps protect emotional energy and prevents burnout. Imagine someone who frequently takes on extra responsibilities at work, leading to exhaustion and resentment. By learning to say no when necessary, they regain control over their time and emotional well-being. Seeking support when needed is also vital. Whether through professional counseling or simply confiding in a loved one, emotional self-care fosters resilience and helps individuals process their feelings in a healthy manner. Social self-care revolves around building and maintaining meaningful relationships. Humans are inherently social beings, and a strong support system contributes to overall happiness and well-being. Making time for friends and family strengthens emotional connections and provides a sense of belonging. For example, scheduling regular coffee meetups with a close friend or engaging in group activities such as sports or volunteer work fosters positive interactions and reduces feelings of loneliness. However, it is equally important to evaluate the quality of social connections. Surrounding oneself with individuals who uplift, inspire, and support personal growth enhances emotional security. Conversely, distancing from toxic relationships that drain energy and contribute to negativity is an act of self-care that allows space for more nurturing and supportive connections. Spiritual self-care involves nurturing the soul and finding purpose in life. While spirituality may be deeply personal and vary from one individual to another, it often includes practices that promote inner peace and self-discovery. Meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or engaging in reflective practices all contribute to spiritual well-being. Consider an individual who begins each morning with a few moments of gratitude, acknowledging the positive aspects of life. This simple practice fosters a sense of contentment and shifts the focus away from negativity. Engaging in activities that align with personal values and beliefs strengthens spiritual fulfillment. For some, this might mean volunteering in a cause they are passionate about, while for others, it could involve artistic expression or time spent in solitude reflecting on life's deeper meanings. The journey of self-care is ongoing and requires consistent effort and intention. Integrating these self-care practices into daily life creates a balanced approach to overall well-being. When physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual needs are met, individuals experience greater fulfillment, resilience, and happiness. Just as a well-tended garden flourishes, a life rooted in self-care thrives, providing the strength and clarity needed to navigate the complexities of the world. Seeking feedback and learning from it is an invaluable component of personal and professional growth. It is a process that allows individuals to gain new perspectives, refine their skills, and strengthen their understanding of themselves. However, seeking and receiving feedback effectively requires openness, emotional resilience, and a commitment to self-improvement. Without feedback, progress can become stagnant, as individuals may not recognize areas where they need to improve. Just as a sculptor refines their artwork based on observations and adjustments, personal growth requires external insights to shape a more refined and effective version of oneself. Encouraging open and honest communication is the first step in making feedback a useful tool. It requires creating an environment where constructive criticism is welcomed rather than feared. In professional settings, this might mean fostering a workplace culture where employees feel safe discussing performance issues without the fear of judgment. For example, a manager who regularly asks team members for input on leadership effectiveness encourages transparency and trust. In personal relationships, open communication means actively listening to the perspectives of friends or family members, even when their feedback may be uncomfortable to hear. When individuals invite and accept feedback with a willingness to learn, they gain the opportunity to see themselves from an external perspective, which can often highlight blind spots they were unaware of. Actively seeking feedback rather than waiting for it to be given demonstrates initiative and a desire for growth. Many people hesitate to provide feedback unless asked, often fearing that it may be perceived negatively. However, those who proactively request feedback create more opportunities for self-improvement. Consider an athlete who regularly consults their coach after each performance, analyzing strengths and weaknesses to refine their technique. Similarly, an employee preparing for a leadership role might request feedback from supervisors and colleagues to understand their leadership capabilities better. Seeking feedback actively also means being specific about what kind of insights are needed. Instead of asking vague questions like, "How am I doing?" it is more productive to ask, "What is one thing I could improve in my communication style?" Targeted questions lead to actionable responses that can drive meaningful change. Managing emotions when receiving feedback is critical in ensuring that it becomes a tool for growth rather than a source of discouragement. Many people instinctively react defensively when confronted with criticism, seeing it as a personal attack rather than an opportunity to improve. However, shifting this perspective can transform feedback into a valuable resource. For instance, a writer who receives criticism about unclear storytelling may initially feel disappointed, but by managing their emotions and focusing on the insights provided, they can refine their work and develop a stronger writing style. The key to handling feedback constructively is to separate emotions from the message itself. Taking a moment to reflect before responding, asking for clarification, and expressing gratitude for the insights received can make a significant difference in how feedback is processed and applied. Developing an action plan based on feedback ensures that insights are put to good use rather than forgotten. Receiving feedback without implementing changes renders the process ineffective. A student struggling with public speaking, for example, might receive feedback that their delivery lacks confidence. Instead of simply acknowledging this, they can create an action plan that includes practicing in front of a mirror, recording speeches for self-review, and enrolling in a communication workshop. Breaking feedback down into manageable steps makes it easier to integrate improvements into daily routines. Tracking progress and seeking follow-up feedback can also help measure the effectiveness of changes made, ensuring that growth remains consistent over time. Embracing a growth mindset transforms feedback into an empowering tool for self-development. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. Those who adopt this mindset view feedback as an opportunity rather than a judgment of their skills. For example, an entrepreneur who faces initial failures in launching a business does not see setbacks as an indication of incompetence, but rather as valuable lessons that provide insight into how to refine strategies. Viewing feedback through the lens of continuous improvement fosters resilience and adaptability, making individuals more willing to embrace challenges and persist in their efforts to develop. Learning from feedback is an ongoing process that requires patience, humility, and determination. Just as a musician refines their craft based on audience reception, or a scientist adjusts experiments based on research findings, every individual has the ability to grow when they actively seek and apply feedback. By maintaining an open attitude, managing emotions, creating actionable steps, and embracing a mindset of continuous learning, individuals can turn feedback into a transformative force in their personal and professional lives. The willingness to learn from others is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to one's dedication to becoming the best version of themselves. Committing to lifelong learning is an essential practice that fosters continuous growth and adaptability in an ever-evolving world. Learning does not stop after formal education. It extends far beyond classrooms and textbooks into everyday experiences, conversations, and self-driven exploration. Those who embrace lifelong learning recognize that knowledge is limitless, and each day presents an opportunity to expand perspectives, refine skills, and improve decision-making. Just as a river carves new paths over time, individuals who engage in continuous learning shape their lives with greater clarity, resilience, and wisdom. Setting clear learning goals provides direction and structure to the learning process. Without defined objectives, acquiring knowledge can become an aimless pursuit. For example, a professional seeking career advancement may set a goal to master data analysis within a year, ensuring that their learning efforts align with their aspirations. Similarly, someone passionate about self-improvement might commit to reading one book per month on psychology or philosophy. By outlining specific goals, individuals create a roadmap that keeps them motivated and allows them to measure progress effectively. Self-assessment plays a crucial role in this journey, as it enables individuals to evaluate their strengths and weaknesses objectively. A musician striving to perfect their craft, for instance, might record their performances, analyze areas for improvement, and seek constructive feedback from mentors. Reflection on personal growth helps refine learning strategies, ensuring that every step taken contributes to meaningful development. Utilizing diverse learning resources accelerates the process of acquiring new skills and knowledge. In today's digital era, learning opportunities are abundant and accessible. Online courses, audiobooks, webinars, and mentorship programs provide a wealth of information on virtually any subject. A student struggling with mathematics, for instance, can supplement classroom lessons with online tutorials from platforms like Khan Academy or Coursera. Likewise, an entrepreneur looking to enhance their business acumen might listen to industry-related podcasts during commutes or participate in networking events where experienced professionals share insights. The ability to leverage multiple resources ensures that learning remains dynamic, engaging, and adaptable to different learning styles. Curiosity is the driving force behind lifelong learning. Those who maintain a curious mindset actively seek new experiences and are unafraid to explore unfamiliar territories. A scientist, for example, does not limit their research to one discipline, but integrates knowledge from physics, biology, and engineering to solve complex problems. Similarly, an artist who experiments with different mediums and techniques continuously expands their creative potential. Interdisciplinary learning fosters innovation by encouraging individuals to connect ideas from seemingly unrelated fields. History and psychology, for instance, can provide profound insights into human behavior, influencing effective leadership strategies. The more open an individual is to diverse learning experiences, the more adaptable and resourceful they become. Practicing reflection ensures that acquired knowledge is effectively integrated into real-life situations. Learning is not just about absorbing information, but also about applying insights in meaningful ways. A language learner who practices speaking daily with native speakers improves fluency much faster than someone who merely memorizes vocabulary. Likewise, an executive attending leadership seminars must implement new strategies in their workplace to see tangible results. Reflection also allows individuals to recognize patterns in their learning journey, identifying what methods work best and what areas require further attention. Keeping a learning journal, for instance, helps document progress, reinforce lessons, and highlight areas for continued improvement. Lifelong learning is a journey of continuous exploration, fueled by curiosity, discipline, and an openness to new ideas. Those who commit to it develop a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. By setting clear goals, utilizing available resources, remaining curious, and reflecting on progress, individuals unlock their full potential and enrich both their personal and professional lives. The pursuit of knowledge is not merely a task, but a mindset that transforms everyday experiences into lessons and every challenge into a stepping stone for growth. Cultivating positivity is a conscious effort that involves shaping an environment and mindset that promote well-being, resilience, and fulfillment. A positive life is not a product of luck or external circumstances, but rather the result of intentional choices. Just as a garden thrives when nurtured with care, an individual flourishes when surrounded by supportive relationships, uplifting activities, and a mindset rooted in gratitude and optimism. Surrounding oneself with positive people is essential in maintaining an optimistic outlook. The company one keeps directly influences thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Being around individuals who inspire, encourage, and support personal growth creates an environment that fosters motivation and confidence. A person striving to adopt a healthier lifestyle, for example, will find it easier to stay on track if their friends prioritize fitness and well-being. Conversely, exposure to constant negativity can drain energy and dampen enthusiasm. A professional working toward career advancement may struggle if surrounded by colleagues who constantly complain and resist change. Recognizing these influences and actively choosing to build connections with people who uplift and inspire is a fundamental step in cultivating a positive life. Engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment strengthens emotional resilience and overall well-being, whether it is painting, playing an instrument, gardening, or engaging in sports. Participating in hobbies that spark enthusiasm creates a natural sense of happiness. Consider an individual who enjoys dancing, dedicating time to this passion not only serves as an outlet for self-expression, but also boosts mood and reduces stress. Similarly, someone who finds joy in helping others may experience fulfillment through volunteering. The act of engaging in meaningful activities provides a sense of purpose and reinforces a positive outlook on life. It is through these experiences that individuals recharge their mental and emotional energy, making it easier to navigate challenges with optimism. Creating a positive physical and mental environment plays a crucial role in shaping daily experiences. The spaces one inhabits should evoke comfort and inspiration. A cluttered and chaotic environment often leads to feelings of stress and overwhelm, while a well-organized and aesthetically pleasing space promotes clarity and calmness. Small changes, such as adding plants, incorporating natural light, or personalizing workspaces with motivational quotes, can create a more uplifting atmosphere. In addition to physical surroundings, mental space must also be cultivated through mindfulness and gratitude. Practicing mindfulness by being present in the moment allows individuals to fully experience life without being consumed by worries or regrets. Gratitude, in particular, shifts focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Someone who keeps a gratitude journal, for example, trains their mind to recognize and appreciate positive aspects of their daily life, reinforcing a sense of contentment. Practicing positive self-talk is another powerful tool in shaping a constructive mindset. The way one speaks to themselves significantly impacts confidence and resilience. Many individuals engage in self-criticism without realizing the weight of their words. A student who repeatedly tells themselves, "I am not smart enough to succeed," creates a mental barrier that prevents growth. However, by replacing negative statements with affirmations such as, "I am capable of learning and improving," they reinforce belief in their own abilities. Consuming uplifting content further strengthens this practice. Reading inspiring books, listening to motivational podcasts, or engaging with content that promotes personal growth influences thought patterns in a beneficial way. Just as nourishing food strengthens the body, nourishing thoughts strengthen the mind. Letting go of grudges and practicing forgiveness is an essential step in maintaining emotional freedom and positivity. Holding on to past grievances weighs heavily on the heart, fostering resentment that hinders personal peace. Imagine an individual who carries anger toward a former friend for years. This unresolved negativity affects their mood and prevents them from fully embracing new relationships. However, by choosing to forgive, not as an act of excusing wrongdoing, but as a way to release emotional burdens, they free themselves from the past. Self-forgiveness is equally important, as individuals often hold on to guilt for mistakes they have made. Accepting imperfections and viewing failures as learning experiences cultivates self-compassion, making room for personal growth and happiness. Cultivating positivity is a lifelong practice that requires intentional effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. By surrounding oneself with supportive people, engaging in joyful activities, creating an uplifting environment, practicing constructive self-talk, and embracing forgiveness, individuals can create a life filled with optimism and resilience. A positive mindset does not mean avoiding difficulties, but rather approaching them with the strength and perspective needed to overcome them. Like the sun breaking through clouds after a storm, those who cultivate positivity illuminate their lives with hope, purpose, and fulfillment. Celebrating progress is an essential practice that reinforces motivation, builds confidence, and fosters a sense of fulfillment. Growth is not solely about reaching the final destination, but about appreciating the journey and recognizing the effort put into each step. Too often, people become so focused on the ultimate goal that they overlook the small victories that pave the way to success. Acknowledging progress, no matter how small, fosters a positive mindset and strengthens the motivation to keep moving forward. One of the most effective ways to celebrate progress is by recognizing and appreciating small achievements. Personal growth and success do not happen overnight. They are the result of consistent effort and dedication. A student learning a new language may not be fluent after a few weeks, but the ability to hold a basic conversation or understand a few sentences is a significant step forward. Similarly, an athlete training for a marathon may not be able to run the full distance immediately, but improving endurance little by little is a victory worth acknowledging. By celebrating these incremental improvements, individuals reinforce positive behaviors and develop a mindset that values persistence and effort over immediate perfection. Setting clear milestones and tracking progress provides structure and measurable achievements along the journey. Without milestones, it can be difficult to gauge improvement, leading to frustration and discouragement. A writer working on a novel may set goals such as completing one chapter per week or reaching a specific word count each day. Breaking a large goal into smaller, manageable tasks makes it feel more attainable and allows for regular moments of accomplishment. A progress journal can serve as a tangible reminder of growth, where individuals document their achievements, struggles, and lessons learned. By reflecting on past milestones, they gain a clearer perspective on how far they have come, reinforcing the value of their efforts. Sharing successes with others amplifies the sense of accomplishment and builds a supportive environment. Humans thrive on connection, and celebrating achievements with friends, family, or colleagues creates a shared sense of joy and encouragement. A person who has successfully adopted a healthier lifestyle may find inspiration and support by sharing their journey with loved ones or through social platforms. In the workplace, recognizing team accomplishments fosters a culture of appreciation and collaboration. Acknowledging the progress of others is just as important as celebrating personal growth, as it creates an uplifting atmosphere that motivates everyone to strive for excellence. Rewarding oneself for accomplishments reinforces the motivation to continue progressing. Rewards provide positive reinforcement, associating effort with enjoyment and fulfillment. These rewards do not have to be extravagant. They can be as simple as taking a day off to relax, treating oneself to a favorite meal, or indulging in a hobby. For example, a student who completes a challenging exam might reward themselves with a weekend outing, creating an incentive for future success. The key is to align rewards with values and personal interests, ensuring they serve as meaningful acknowledgments of effort rather than distractions from long-term goals. Learning from setbacks is an integral part of celebrating progress. Growth is rarely a linear path. Obstacles and failures are natural elements of any journey. Instead of viewing setbacks as defeats, individuals can use them as opportunities to gain insight and refine their approach. An entrepreneur who faces a failed business venture may analyze what went wrong, adjust their strategy, and apply those lessons to future endeavors. A musician struggling to master a difficult piece may break it down into smaller sections, refining their technique over time. By shifting the perspective from failure to learning, individuals cultivate resilience and a mindset that embraces challenges as part of the journey to success. Practicing gratitude enhances the celebration of progress by fostering appreciation for both the journey and the support received along the way. Expressing gratitude for personal efforts, resources, and the encouragement of others strengthens a positive outlook. Someone who successfully reaches a milestone in their career might take the time to acknowledge mentors, colleagues, or friends who played a role in their development. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on positive experiences reinforces the habit of appreciating progress rather than fixating on what remains to be achieved. Visual reminders of progress serve as powerful motivators. Creating vision boards, tracking achievements with graphs, or keeping a collection of certificates or project outcomes provides tangible proof of hard work and dedication. A fitness enthusiast who documents their physical transformation through progress photos gains a visual representation of their journey, making it easier to stay motivated. Similarly, professionals who track their completed projects and career advancements gain confidence in their abilities, reminding themselves of their capacity for growth. Celebrating progress is not just about recognizing achievements. It is about embracing the process of growth and maintaining a mindset that values effort and learning. By acknowledging small victories, setting clear milestones, sharing successes, rewarding oneself, learning from setbacks, practicing gratitude, and using visual reminders, individuals cultivate an environment that nurtures continuous development. Progress is a journey, not a destination, and every step forward is worth celebrating. Through this perspective, the pursuit of personal and professional growth becomes not just an obligation, but an enjoyable and fulfilling experience. Self-improvement is not a destination, but a lifelong journey requiring persistence, adaptability, and a commitment to growth. It is a continuous process of refining oneself, making intentional choices, and embracing change with resilience. Every step taken toward self-improvement, whether through self-awareness, self-care, seeking feedback, lifelong learning, cultivating positivity, or celebrating progress, shapes an individual into a stronger, more fulfilled version of themselves. This journey is not about perfection, but about becoming more aligned with one's values, purpose, and aspirations. The essence of self-improvement lies in the ability to nurture personal well-being while striving for excellence. Prioritizing self-care ensures that the mind, body, and soul are nourished, allowing individuals to function at their best. Embracing resilience helps navigate setbacks with determination, transforming challenges into stepping stones rather than obstacles. Lifelong learning fuels curiosity and growth, enabling individuals to evolve continuously and adapt to an ever-changing world. Cultivating positivity fosters an environment where self-belief flourishes, reinforcing the mindset needed to persevere through hardships. Recognizing and celebrating progress acknowledges the effort invested in personal development, making the journey more rewarding and sustainable. The pursuit of self-improvement is not an isolated endeavor. It influences relationships, careers, and overall life satisfaction. Those who invest in their growth inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and progress. A person who practices mindfulness and emotional intelligence, for instance, not only enhances their own well-being, but also contributes to healthier interactions with those around them. A leader who embraces continuous learning and constructive feedback fosters a culture of innovation and growth in their organization. The commitment to self-improvement extends beyond the self. It shapes communities, workplaces, and the world at large. Ultimately, self-improvement is an ongoing cycle of learning, reflecting, and evolving. It is about making conscious choices that align with personal values and goals while remaining open to change. The journey may be challenging, requiring patience and perseverance, but it is also deeply rewarding. Every effort invested in self-improvement leads to a life that is not only more balanced and purposeful, but also filled with meaning, fulfillment, and a sense of accomplishment. In the end, the greatest achievement is not in reaching a fixed point of success, but in continuously striving to become the best version of oneself.